AITA for honking at another driver who cut in front of me at a drive-thru each time she tries to order. She cut the entire Starbucks line, flipped me off, and pulled up to order. So I sat on my horn every time she opened her mouth. 20 minutes. I waited 20 minutes in the Starbucks drive-thru line. 20 minutes of inching forward, phones out, everyone just trying to get their coffee and get on with their day. Then a Mercedes appeared. She didn't join the back of the line. She drove straight to the front, cut off me and at least 8 people behind me, and squeezed in like she had somewhere more important to be than the rest of us combined. I laid on my horn immediately, tried to close the gap and block her. She got in anyway. Then she flipped me off. Oh, okay, so that's how we're doing this. I made a decision right there. She was not getting away with this. Not today. I waited. Watched her pull up to the order window. The second she rolled down her window and started to speak, I honked. Long, loud, right on time. She turned around and gave me the dirtiest look I have ever received from a stranger. Then the finger again. I already had mine ready. Every single time she tried to order, I hit the horn. Short honk. Long honk. 3 full seconds of horn. The moment her mouth opened, I made sure nobody could hear a word of it. She eventually gave up, rolled her window up, and drove away without her order. I pulled up, ordered my drink, and went about my day completely unbothered. Look, was it petty? Absolutely. Do I regret a single second of it? Not even slightly. There is a special kind of person who cuts a line of 9 people, gets caught, and responds by flipping everyone off. That person does not deserve a peaceful coffee order. So was I wrong? I genuinely don't think so. AITA for kissing my friend's brother without his consent during a truth or dare. I kissed my friend's brother on a dare. He was disgusted. I got kicked out. Then I asked the internet to DM me the verdict instead of commenting publicly. We were playing truth or dare at a sleepover. My friend's older brother was sitting right next to me. When my turn came, someone dared me to kiss him. His sister immediately stepped in and tried to change the dare. But here's the thing, her brother? He said nothing. He just laughed. To me, that looked like a green light. So I kissed him. He pulled back, looked at me like I'd done something insane, and said, "What on earth was I doing?" He looked genuinely disgusted. And honestly, that stung. I'm not bad looking. Even if I were, there was no reason to react like that. I asked him why he was so grossed out. He didn't answer. He just got up and left the game entirely. And my friend turned to me and told me what I did was wrong on multiple levels and asked me to leave her house. My other classmates stayed completely silent. I chose to take that as them secretly agreeing with me. I left. And then I did what anyone does in 2024. I went online to ask strangers if I was the problem. But here's where it gets truly something else. I asked Reddit for their verdict. But then I added a special request. I asked people if they thought I was wrong to please not comment publicly. Instead, DM me privately. Because there was a chance my friend might see the post. And I didn't want her to see a wall of comments saying I was in the wrong. Reddit did not honor this request. The comments came anyway. Fast and loud. I posted 3 separate edits, begging people to stop commenting publicly. I messaged the moderators directly calling it urgent. The moderators told me, essentially, that's not how this works. So here I am. Friend not speaking to me. Her brother disgusted. Kicked out of a sleepover. And the entire internet having a very public opinion about it. Was I wrong? Probably. Am I ready to fully admit it? I'm getting there. AITA for skipping Christmas with my parents since they won't treat me like an adult. My mom asked if I was staying at a hotel for Christmas. I said no. I was already on a balcony in Mexico, watching the sunrise. My mom has a rule. If my boyfriend and I visit, we don't share a bed under her roof. We've been together almost 2 years. We're planning to get married. Doesn't matter. Her house, her rules. Last summer, my boyfriend suggested we just rent a hotel for privacy and a comfortable sleep. My mom lost her mind over it. Wouldn't drop it the entire visit. Made me promise I wouldn't do that again. So at Thanksgiving, she asked me directly, would I keep that promise over Christmas? No hotel? I looked her in the eye and said yes. I would not be staying at a hotel. That was technically true right now. I'm sitting on a balcony, at my future-in-law's condo in Mexico, watching the sun come up over the Caribbean. His parents are retired down here, completely relaxed, genuinely happy to have us. No rules, no separate beds. No drama. We never told my family we weren't coming for Christmas. They figured it out eventually. I made the mistake of going online yesterday and found my mom and sisters had posted about me publicly. Multiple posts. Calling me a liar. Calling me a jerk. All of it on Facebook for everyone to see. I was maybe slightly tipsy when I decided to respond. I told them it was ridiculous to police where I sleep with my own boyfriend. I told them I kept my promise. I was not staying at a hotel. And I told them if they were going to put our family business on Facebook, I would be avoiding visits for the foreseeable future. Then other people started commenting. And they weren't taking my family's side. The post came down quietly. Now my phone won't stop. Texts, calls, voicemails, all saying I made them look bad publicly. I replied asking whether their posts were making me look good. They went quiet for a while, then started again this morning. Here's where I actually feel something. My dad has been completely silent through all of this. He's not involved, not posting, not calling. And I miss him. He doesn't deserve to lose Christmas visits over his wife's rules. But the rest of it? The Caribbean sunrise is worth every voicemail. AITA for deleting my son's Minecraft world. My 9-year-old kept sleeping and past his alarm, so I deleted his Minecraft world. He built it for an entire year. My son is 9. For the past month, he's been sleeping through his alarm every single morning, rolling out of bed at 9 or 10 instead of 7. I've talked to him. I've warned him. 2 weeks ago, I told him clearly, if this keeps happening, there will be real consequences. He got the message. For a few days, he was up on time. No issues. Then last week, he slipped right back into it. Yesterday, I told him it was his final warning. This was it. Last chance. This morning, he slept until 11. So I walked to the computer and deleted his Minecraft world. Not just any world. This was a castle he'd spent an entire year building on an island. He was so proud of it, he used to pull me over just to show me around it. Every tower, every room, every detail. A year of his free time poured into that world. Gone. Permanently. In about 30 seconds, I also took away computer privileges for the next month. When I told him, he completely fell apart. Screaming, sobbing, inconsolable. He kept saying he'd never get it back. That a whole year of work was just gone. He's been crying on and off all day and has refused to eat a single meal. And now, I'm sitting here wondering if I actually went too far. I meant to follow through. I meant to show him that warnings have consequences. But looking at my 9-year-old cry all day over something he genuinely loved and worked on for a year, I'm not as certain as I was this morning that this was the right call. Was the punishment too much? Or is this exactly what natural consequences look like? AITA for telling my daughter she cannot introduce her African-American boyfriend to her grandparents. My daughter wanted to introduce her boyfriend to my parents. I said absolutely not. Now she's called me a racist and won't come home. Let me be straight with you from the start. I have no problem with my daughter's boyfriend. Jamal is a good guy. He treats her well. She's happy. That matters to me more than anything. The problem is my parents thought my daughter Anna recently started dating Jamal, who is black. And while her friends have been completely supportive, I am very aware of how certain people in our community view interracial relationships. I've already had to quietly set a few of them straight when they came to me with their opinions. But my parents are a different situation entirely. They're coming to stay with us for a week. Anna wanted to use it as an opportunity to introduce Jamal to them. Now that the relationship was getting serious, I told her no. Firmly. Not happening. Here's the thing. I know my parents. These are people who gave my wife grief for months over the length of her skirt when I first introduced her to them. A skirt. If that's where they draw the line, I cannot even begin to explain how they would react to Jamal. We're not talking about awkward dinner conversation. We're talking about them potentially cutting Anna off entirely. And even if the relationship eventually ended, they would never forget it. Never. Anna did not take this well. She told me I was being racist. that I was more concerned with managing my parents' feelings than protecting hers. She packed a bag, and she's been staying at Jamal's place ever since. She won't take my calls that my wife is standing by me. She knows my parents better than almost anyone, and she understands exactly what I'm trying to prevent. But a close friend I confided in told me I was completely wrong, that I was doing my parents' dirty work for them, that I should be focused on my daughter, not on keeping the peace with people whose views don't deserve to be accommodated. I'm not looking for advice. I just need to know honestly, did I handle this badly? Thanks so much for watching. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more stories. Until next time.